all around the world. Is that not the truth? Is that not the truth? Even those who are doing well, a white person gave them the opportunity to do well. A white person gave them the space to do well. Are you telling me if it were to be Africa that even forget about his limitations and idiocy, you think someone like Obama could have come out to become a president in Africa? Anywhere? I'm asking you. Look at all the idiots you have in Africa. That's the heads of state. Do you think they can improve your lives? Look at the idiots you have as journalists. Do you think they can improve your life? You think so? They cannot improve your lives. And that is what we are here to preach, to tell you the truth. All the years of lies against you. Remember, after the war, Igbo man, this Igbo man, that, Biafra, not Biafra, you are secessionists. You want to divide us. We are doing it in order to lure you into a false sense of hope, to show you an enemy that doesn't exist in order to conquer you. Remember, they said they were together with Yoruba. All of us are in this thing together. We are fighting the Igbos. We're fighting Biafra. They are secessionists. They want to secede. They want to break our country. They were saying, but today they are in Yoruba land, killing Yoruba people. The same people that told you, Igbo man is your problem, Biafra is your, they are in your land killing you. Why? When are you people going to reason? When are you going to reason? And understand that everything about Fulani is a pack of lies. I heard that girl called Kadira Ahmed. She was saying, oh, this is how we started in Rwanda. It was a hate speech. Hate speech. You people are carrying out hate action with your AK-47, your ganja weed rapists. You call them headsmen and Miekiala. Can't you see it? When people rise up to respond, you are claiming that there is hate speech. That was how it started in Rwanda. When Fulani was slaughtering people, raping their way through the middle belt, coming to the south, did you say anything? The answer is no. Never said anything. Fulani, you think you're smart. You people think you're very smart. Because you control the media, you have access to central bank, you can do whatever you like, because you were there when that idiot, the dead buffoon, the dead idiot called Buhari, was in power. Unfortunately, put in power by the Yoruba people. Yoruba put him in power. You have seen what you've gotten for it. You have not seen it? Why won't I speak the truth? Anybody who knows who I am knows I speak the truth always, and I damn the consequences. Because nothing will happen. Let heaven fall. You were campaigning for Buhari. You were warned. You are digging your grave. You did not listen. You did not listen. Now they have gone to Yoruba land. They want to take over Yoruba land with terrorists. And then they face Eastern Security Network with the army. That's what they want to do. It's a very simple game plan. What they have done, they have bribed every media house in the world, has gotten nothing less than $50 million. Suppress the news with the help of Britain, so they can come and kill us. So you don't know that? That's what they want to do. They want to reduce world population. And the more black people dies in Africa, the better for them. Don't you understand? Are you people that stupid? You cannot reason? Look at Fulani driving cattle. Play with your brains, you claim you went to school. We would all rather die than allow Fulani to take our land from us. I'm telling you, before God and man, it can never happen. It cannot happen. We've done this world upside down. They will see something they've not seen before. All of you, we are there. You are claiming you're human beings. You claim you have brain. They are busy replacing your leaders, giving you idiots that will support them. Exactly what Akonja did in Kwara State. It's something they are doing. Some of you read history, but you don't make any meaning out of it. Black people, and you wonder why it's poor. You wonder why black people are poor and wretched all over the world. By some few individualized brilliance, so to say, we would have been lower than animals. I'm telling you this. Have you not seen it? All over the world, are we doing well anywhere? All around the world. Is that not the truth? Is that not the truth? Even those who are doing well, a white person gave them the opportunity to do well. A white person gave them the space to do well. Are you telling me if it were to be Africa that even Forget about his limitations and idiocy. Do you think someone like Obama could have come out to become a president in Africa? Anywhere? I'm asking you. Look at all the idiots you have in Africa. That's the heads of state. Do you think they can improve your lives? Look at the idiots you have as journalists. Do you think they can improve your life? Do you think so? They cannot improve your lives. And that is what we are here to preach, to tell you the truth. All the years of lies against. Remember, after the war, Igbo man, this Igbo man, that, Biafra, not to Biafra. You are secessionists. You want to divide us. We are doing it in order to lure you into a false sense of hope, to show you an enemy that doesn't exist in order to conquer you. Remember, they said they were together with Yoruba. All of us are in this thing together. We are fighting the Igbos. We are fighting Biafra. They are secessionists. They want to secede. They want to break our country. They were saying, but today they are in Yoruba land, killing Yoruba people. The same people that told you, Igbo man is your problem, Biafra is your, they are in your land killing you. Why? When are you people going to reason? When are you going to reason? And understand that everything about Fulani is a pack of lies. I heard that girl called Kadira Ahmed. She was saying, this was how we started in Rwanda. It was a hate speech. Hate speech. You people are carrying out hate action with your AK-47, your ganja weed, rapists. You call them headsmen and Miekia. Can't you see it? When people rise up to respond, you are claiming that there is hate speech. That was how it started in Rwanda. When Fulani was slaughtering people, raping their way through the middle belt, coming to the south, did you say anything? The answer is no. Never said anything. Fulani, you think you're smart. You people think you're very smart. Because you control the media, you have access to central bank, you can do whatever you like, because you were there when that idiot, the dead buffoon, the dead idiot called Buhari, was in power. Unfortunately, put in power by the Yoruba people. Yoruba put him in power. You have seen what you've gotten for it. You have not seen it? Why won't I speak the truth? Anybody who knows who I am knows I speak the truth always, and I damn the consequences. Because nothing will happen. Let heaven fall. You were campaigning for Buhari. You were warned. You are digging your grave. You did not listen. You did not listen. Now they have gone to Yoruba land. They want to take over Yoruba land with terrorists. And then they face Eastern Security Network with the army. That's what they want to do. It's a very simple game plan. What they have done, they have bribed every media house in the world, has gotten nothing less than $50 million. Suppress the news with the help of Britain. So they can come and kill us. So you don't know that? That's what they want to do. They want to reduce world population. And the more black people dies in Africa, the better for them. Don't you understand? Are you people that stupid? You cannot reason? Look at Fulani driving cattle, playing with your brains. You claim you went to school. Making headway in the east, they have turned their attention to the west. They are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have funny headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to, you don't, that main Hausa today as I can only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost. You are repeating the exact same mistakes that the Hausas made. That is why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would an advanced version of the Stockholm syndrome. Can you imagine that people can land and take it over and they cannot do anything about it? Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they said we are Hausa Fulani. We are Fulani. Time their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it. Have they not completed it? And what is happening right now? I ask you what is happening now. Fulani have now come out to tell you we are Fulani people. Is that not what they are saying now? They are not telling you Hausa Fulani. What does that tell you? That the Hausa race no longer exists. Do you want the same thing to happen to you? Do you want the same thing to happen to your families, to your villages? Do you want your towns, let's say Bomosho, to be renamed into a Fulani name? Do you want Onisha to answer a Fulani name? Forget all the nonsense about unity of Nigeria. All they are uniting against is your common interest. Unless you prefer epileptic power supply, unless you prepare to live your whole life without running water, unless you want to live in abject poverty and deprivation, your only alternative is a revolution. Let nobody discourage you. All the countries of the world doing very, very well, they all went through a revolution. You must go through it. If you don't go through it, you can never ever survive as a people. Fulani will take you over. As simple as that. This very day, we are making it known to the whole world that the Muslim extremist dictatorship masquerading as a secular democratic government must be demolished. It must be demolished for you to survive. They have to be demolished. If you do not demolish them, your lives will end very, very miserably. I assure you. Is on his knees. Everybody knows that Zoo called Nigeria you people reason up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad. There is no way that his daughter be there. That is for duplicity. The price you pay treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine people telling you, if you remove Fulani from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani too, if you remove from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying the same thing about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't psychologically, they don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. all the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiala is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain, you do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. For being of people, and you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, is viable? Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, to take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the house? Who are the new people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget your useless. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They said they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kano are living of course it's Hausa land. Are they living in the forest? They came to the town. They work very hard. They build houses. They build mansions. They develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. And some of you who had your breakfast this morning, please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beverages and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Country that aspires to century. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. When you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice, then you know you embrace serious mess. You are in one almighty trouble, I'm telling you. People are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every day. Why can't they produce Carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any flood in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your... Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you're hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village, before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa, we don't reason very well. The way we reason is this jaundiced, it is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why, instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army, come and carry you, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure Southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Because to produce milk, the same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you put it, can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much away. Why can't you do the same thing? A whole president claiming they are in the 21st century are supporting a very primitive practice of moving cattle from place to... All of you, you're not ashamed of yourselves. You have no shame. As somebody will say, your shame is shaming me. I'm telling you, you people, I'm ashamed of your ignorance and stupidity. You are completely hopeless. One day, I don't need from Kafanchan to Ahoda. You are intellectuals. You are intellectualizing. In the first century, you are moving cattle from over 300 miles. It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulani have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you see very clearly. It is the spillover of their same, should I say, terror effects that we are feeling right across the South. That was why we said
to their own destination. Otherwise, we will come with a heavy, more firepower to stop them. So if you time you kidnap Biafrans and enforce their disappearance is over. And of course, Biafrans that are going to be victims of this kidnapping by the Nigeria state, all you need to do is to lie on the floor of whichever or whatever vehicles that they are using to transport you. We may not be able to rescue everyone, but if you happen to be a victim of the Nigeria kidnapping terrorist group and those enforcing the disappearances of our people, if you are part or become a victim of this kidnapping, all you need to do not struggle with them. You do not have what it takes to defend yourself. All you need to do is, when they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very well, because you don't know when the people that will rescue you will come. The only reason you are going to be succeeded in kidnapping, or they'll succeed in kidnapping you, is that we don't have idea of it, or that the Biafra Defense Forces don't have idea that you are kidnapped. That is the only way they will take you to their own destination. Otherwise, we will come with a heavy, more firepower to stop them. If you pay 2024, Nigeria terrorists police and kidnap you in Biafra land, and they take you to their vehicle. Make sure you lie down very, very well, where your head and nothing will show. Because that kidnapping, we are ending it. Anywhere we see anybody being kidnapped, forced into any vehicle, to enforce disappearance, they will be engaged. Except there is no Biafra security there. That is the only when they can succeed. But once there are security of Biafra, you are mandated to go into action immediately to rescue that Biafra. Make sure those kidnapping, those Biafrans are eliminated. From this, we continue until we get to our convention to make sure that our people are protected. The life of every Biafran is very important to the Biafran government, and we go to any length to protect them. We will give them the protection that Nigeria have denied them for a decade. We are here with alternative to serve humanity and mankind. Thank you, Odmewu.
So now, if you listen to what PM said, it's very, very clear, right? I wonder how the prosecutor brought this video and played it in the court against the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. When has self-defense become a crime? To make the matter worse, they are not seeing the part and talking about the kidnapping of our people, innocent Biafrans. They are not seeing that part. They want to see only the part we are going to defend ourselves. And they now become a is working for the zoo, even though he's a white man, even though he's a Finnish man, but he's working for the zoo, therefore he's going to reason like a zoo. He's going to reason just like an animal in the zoo because he is working for the zoo. If not because his money, self-defense has become a crime in this world. They are not talking about the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom jihadist army coming to kidnap innocent Biafrans in Biafra land, in our own territory. They come here, they force them into their Black Maria, zoom, and that's all. You will never see that person again. Are you paying attention? All of a sudden, now for us to rise up and say enough, we no longer last nonsense to continue, then the prosecutor, boom, booked the video. It did not end there. No, it did not end there. It didn't end there. So after our Prime Minister Mazi and Joko defended this one, I told him he has not, but he analyzed what he meant there and brushed it one side, ASAP. He analyzed what he meant and brushed it one side, and then all of a sudden, the prosecutor came with an video. Again, we play now. today, working on Muchukwu. So, what the prosecutor is doing is that the moment he analyzed the video and set it aside, he will jump to another video. And to be honest with you, there is no any video. All the videos that the prosecutor played today, none of them is a lie. Every single video based on what said is exactly what is happening in Biafra.
The time you kidnap Biafrans and enforce disappearance is over. And of course, Biafrans that are going to be victims of this kidnapping by the Nigeria state, all you need to do is to lie on the floor of whichever or whatever vehicles that they are using to transport you. We may not be able to rescue everyone, but if you happen to be a victim of the Nigeria kidnapping terrorist group and those enforcing the disappearances of our people, if you are part or become a victim of kidnapping, all you need to do not struggle with them. You do not have what it takes to defend yourself. All you need to do is, when you have a vehicle, make sure you lie down well. Because when the people that will rescue you will come. The only reason you are going to be kidnapping or they'll succeed in kidnapping you is that we don't have idea of it. Or that the Biafra Defense Forces don't have idea that you are kidnapped. That is the only way they will take you to their own destination. Otherwise, we will come with a heavy, more firepower to stop them. So if you fall a victim from today, being the 10th of November 2024, if Nigeria terrorist police and army kidnap you in Biafra land and they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very, very well and nothing will show. Because that kidnapping, we are ending it. Anywhere we see anybody being kidnapped, forced into any vehicle so that we enforce your disappearance, they will be ruthlessly engaged. Except there is no Biafra security there. That's the only way we can security. You are mandated to action in Biafra. Make sure those kidnapping, those Biafrans are eliminated. From today, this will continue until we get to our convention to make sure that our people, the life of every Biafran is very important to the Biafran government, and we'll go to any length to protect them. We will give them the protection that Nigeria have denied them for a decade. We are here with alternative to serve humanity and mankind. Thank you, Odmewu.
So now, if you listen to what he said, very, very clear, right? I wonder how the prosecutor brought this video and played it in the court, thinking that it's possible for him to use it against the Prime Minister Mazi Simon and Joko. When things become a crime, to make the matter worse, they are not seeing the part that he's crying and shouting and talking about the kidnapping of our people, innocent Biafrans. They are not seeing that part. They want to see only the part where he said we are going to defend ourselves. And it now become a crime because the process of the zoo, even though he's a white man, even though he's a Finnish man, but he's working for the zoo, therefore he's going to reason like a zoo. He's going to reason just like an animal in the zoo because he is working for the zoo. If not because he's working for his money, tell me when self-defense has become a crime in this world. We're not talking about the Zoo Republic of Animal Kingdom jihadist army coming to kidnap innocent Biafrans in Biafra land, in our own territory. They come here, they kidnap our people, they force them into their Black Maria, zoom off, and that's all. You will never see that person again. Are you paying attention? All of a sudden, now for us to rise up and say enough is enough, we are no longer going to allow this nonsense to continue, then the prosecutor. No, it did not end there. It didn't end there. So after our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa defended this one, I told you he's going to start defending himself, but he analyzed what he meant there and brushed it ASAP. He analyzed what he meant and brushed it one side, and then all of a sudden, the prosecutor came with another video again, which I'll be playing now. Today, walking on So what doing is that the moment he analyzed the video and set it aside, he will jump to another video. And to be honest with you, there is no any video here. All the videos that the prosecutor played today, none of them, every single that he played today, based on what the PM said, is exactly what is happening in Biafra.
The time you kidnap Biafrans and enforce their disappearance is over. And of course, Biafrans that are going to be victims of this kidnapping by the Nigeria state, all you need to do is to lie on the floor of whichever or whatever vehicles that they are using to transport you. We may not be able to rescue everyone, but if you happen to be a victim of the Nigeria kidnapping terrorist group and those enforcing the disappearances of our people, if you are part or become a victim of this kidnapping, all you need to do not struggle with them. You do not have what it takes to defend yourself. All you need to do is, when they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very well, because you don't know when the people that will rescue will come. The only reason you are going to be succeeded in kidnapping, or they'll succeed in kidnapping you, is that we don't have idea of it, or that the Biafra Defense Forces don't have idea that you are kidnapped. That is the only way they will take you to their destination. To stop. Being the 10th of November 2024, if Nigeria terrorist police and army kidnap you in Biafra land and they take you to their vehicle, make sure you lie down very, very well, where your head and nothing will show. Because kidnapping, we are ending it. Anywhere we see anybody being kidnapped, forced into any vehicle so that we enforce your disappearance, they will be ruthlessly engaged. Except there is no Biafra security there. That is the only way, only when they can succeed. But once there are security, you are mandated to go into action immediately to rescue that Biafra. Make sure those kidnapping, those Biafrans are eliminated. From today, this will continue until we get to our convention, to make sure that our people are protected. The life of every Biafran is very important, and we go to a length to protect them. We will give them the protection, and Nigeria have denied them for a decade. We are here with alternative to serve humanity and mankind. Thank you.
So now, if you listen to what PM said, it's very clear, right? Wonder how the prosecutor brought this video and played it in the court, thinking that it's possible for him to use it against the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. When has self-defense become a crime? To make the matter worse, they are not seeing the part that he's crying and shouting and talking about the kidnapping of our people, innocent Biafrans. They are not seeing that part. They want to see only the part where he said we are going to defend ourselves. And it now become a crime because the prosecutor is working for the zoo, even though he's a white man, even though he's a Finnish man, but he's working for the zoo, therefore he's going to reason like a zoo. He's going to reason just like an animal in the zoo because he is working for the zoo. If not because he's working for his money, tell me when self-defense has become a crime in this world. They are not talking about the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom jihadist army coming to kidnap innocent Biafrans in Biafran land, in our own territory. They come here, they kidnap our people, they force them into their Black Maria, zoom off, and that's all. You will never see that person again. Are you paying attention? All of a sudden, now for us to rise up and say enough is enough, we are no longer going to allow this nonsense to continue, then the prosecutor, boom, booped the video. It did not end there. No, it did not end there. It didn't end there. So after our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa defended this one, I told you he's going to start defending himself, but he analyzed what he meant there and brushed it one side, ASAP. He analyzed what he meant and brushed it one side, and then all of a sudden, the prosecutor came with another video again, which I'll be playing now. Today, working on So, what the prosecutor is doing is that the moment he analyzed the video and set it aside, he will jump to another video. And to be honest with you, there is no any video here. All the videos that the prosecutor played today, none of them is a lie. Every single video that he played today, based on what the PM said, is exactly what is happening in Biafra.
The time you kidnap Biafrans and enforce their disappearance is over. And of course, Biafrans that are going to be victims of this kidnapping by the Nigeria state, all you need to do is to lie on the floor of whichever or whatever vehicles that they are using to transport you. We may not be able to rescue everyone, but if you happen to be a victim of the Nigeria kidnapping terrorist group and those enforcing the disappearances of our people, if you are part
anyị amapụkwacha na nzu n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke nzu eke ka anyị mapụrụ wee na-asị na anyị ọchị ka anyị na-achọ ka anyị gbapụ n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma okike kele ụwa gbasịbe n'igbe nwanne otu onye na ya jikọ n'aka abụọ ọjị nke nwoge ikọrọ ọjị a wee sị anyị were akwụkwọ egwu na-agabịa na mmezu were asị kwa anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awala Igbo nke na-awala ọjị nke na-awala Igbo nke na-awala olu wakela anyị na-eke wakela anyị n'oge wakela anyị n'afọ wakela anyị na nkwụ dị na ọdụ dancing song wey love challenge enu wụrụ ọjị ana wụrụ ọjị mbụ wụrụ ọjị agide wụrụ ọjị ndị ichie na ndị ọzọ na ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka ndị nwere ọgụ Biafra 1967 our fathers our mothers our brothers our sisters our cousins our nephews our friends ndị nụrụ ọgụ Biafra 1967 so unu bịa wụrụ ọjị a n'ogbe ka anyị weta ya n'ibe ka unu bịa wụrụ ọjị n'ogbe taa ka anyị wetakwa n'ibe ka unu gbabara ya osi ala ebe ndị mmụọ ka gbabara wụrụ ọjị ya kwukwe na nzụ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ọjị bọsị bụrụ ekekere ya na-ekwu okwu ya bụ ndụ anyị na-eke ndụ anyị n'orie ndụ anyị na afọ ndụ anyị na nkwọ ekeketara anyị ọma ka o dodotara anyị ọma ka fọtara anyị ọma ka akwụkwọtara anyị ọma ahịa naanị izu na nọ nke ndị Igbo ji eme ihe na ndị Igbo Chukwu okike abịa ma ngo onwe gị mara ya were asị na ya na-ekwu na eke ka anyị na-ekwu ya na-ekwu n'ode ka anyị na-ekwu na mkpọ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ụtụtụ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ụtụtụ ka anyị na-ekwu n'ehihie ka anyị na-ekwu n'anyasị bụ ya anyị na-ekwu gwa bụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu na eke ka Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu n'owe na-asị Chukwu okike abịa ma dododo onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dubia na eke dubia na ode dubia na afọ dubia na nkwọ dubia na ụtụtụ dubia na ehihie dubia na anyasị dubia na mazi adịghị n'aka ihe ori ya aṅụ dịghị n'aka bụrụ ụzọ ma bịara azụ kpuchite aka ekpuchite onwe ya nkata otu esi kwa kogosi wade n'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala.
For just $67, you can generate as many videos as you want and never have to worry about showing your face on camera or using
Enya mgbe niile na-asị dododo ụmụnne m ụmụ Biafra ekeketara na ihe ọma ka o rewe rotere na ihe ọma ka afọ wefọtara na ihe ọma ka ndụ anyị na-eke ndụ anyị n'orie ndụ anyị na afọ ndụ anyị na nkwọ n'aha anyị na-agbakọ Chukwu okike akela ụwa gbasibiri igwe nwanne otu onye aṅụrụ ndụ kwere kwa mee egwu a narị atụ egwu agbakwuru ezuru ike onye ike niile dị n'ọgbaka ya Adonai Ancient of Days Elohim of our forefathers Elohim of our ancestors El Shaddai Hashem Most High God Chukwu okike abịama we committed our leader n'ụbọchị taa bụ anyị na-asị n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke n'isi onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu the Yeshua of our time, the Irokotri of our time, or Hamadike one, on the Nekuri Bonina, on the Nekuru Biafra Nina. When I said, was a type of Sibreken and Abani, Ndianeke, Ndiano, Ndiano, Ndiano Toto, Ndiana here, Ndiana Yasu, Gena Chukungana, Gena Generosi, Gena Negelosi. When I said, what you grab your mother, the Kawana, you okay? Book our Prime Minister. Biafran Government in Maazị Simon A.M. Wee na-asị Chukwu okike abịa ma n'ụbọchị taa bụ okoro ụbọchị bụrụ eke na n'Igbo niile mmụọ eke ngị bụ ihe ihe ọmasị na ihe ga-eri aka mmụọ orie ngị bụ mmiri ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ ndụ agha bụ ndụ mmiri iji agha bụ ije mmiri mmụọ afọ ngị bụ ala ya chekọta ya na eke chekọta ya n'orie chekọta ya na afọ chekọta ya na nkwọ mmụọ gwọ ngị bụ ikuku na ihe ọmasị na ikuku ga-eri aka na ndụ ya ga-adị na eke na ndụ ya ga-adị n'orie na ndụ ya ga-adị n'afọ na ndụ ya ga-adị na nkwọ eje anaghị abụrụ isi ije wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma okike Chineke adị agwa agwụ n'ose dị bụ na ojiregbu ha Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ojiregbu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ojiregbu Simon Ekpam ga-egbu onwe ya ọ ga-eti isi ya ngị na Chukwu ngị na ngị na ihe na-ejere n'ozi ngị na-agwụ nsị ọha mehie ngị na ndị mbụ ndị egede ndị ichie ndị ọzọ ndị kwuru eziokwu ka nka Chukwu debere ọkọrọfọ ọkọrọngwa họwa ma ha nwa eze nọ n'ihu ndị nke ha duru mgboke duru zom iwu duru obi nwụba anụ ụmụ dura n'isi eke otu a si kwu ya ka o ga-esi anụ ọkịja niile otu a si kwu ya ka o ga-esi wede n'aha Great Chukwu okike abịa ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ala enye mgbe niile a na-agwọ ọnere nke mere ju oyi eme ọzọ isi emeghị ọṅụra anụ n'ebe ya wee na-asịkwa Chukwu okike abịa ma n'isi ụmụ IPOB indigenous people of Biafra the genuine ones indeed working as seriously to make sure that Biafra is restored in Biafra land. Eze Chukwu okike abịa ma also the principal officers of Biafra government in exile autopilot ekeketara na ihe ọma ka o rerotara na ihe ọma ka fụfụtara na ihe ọma ka kwụpụtara na ihe ọma ndụ anyị na-eke ndụ anyị n'orie ndụ anyị na-afọ ndụ anyị na nkwọ ngị na Chukwu ngị na ngị na-enye na-ejere na ozi ngị na-enye na-ejere ụra asọ kiji ozi Chukwu okike abịa ma okike gara ụwa gbasiri n'igbe when I say the angel Chukwu okike abịa ma also guide us and protect us till Biafra is restored in Biafra land. And we are going to boss ke mmụọ eke ndị ibi ihe ya masịrị ihe bịa ga-eru anya aka mmụọ ori gị bụ mmiri ya masị na mmiri ga-eru anya aka mmụọ afọ gị bụ ana ya masị na ga-eru anya aka mmụọ nkwọ gị bụ ikuku na ya masị ikuku ga-eru anya aka n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị bụrụ eke gị na Chukwu gị na gị na-enye Naịjirịa na ozi gị na Naịjirịa ozi onye bụ amama aka nzu na aka nzu dị mma we are whiter than na-ekwu nkata Chukwu okike abịa ma na-ekwu ya na-ekwu bụ Biafra ka anyị na-ekwu okwu bụ nwoke ọ bụ nwaanyị ọ bụ ndị onye ọbụla wherever they are planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu abịa ma House of Rep, local government chairman, council chief, community leaders, wherever they are planning evil against the children of the Most High, against Biafra restoration, against our leader, also against the Prime Minister of Biafra government in Nigeria, our brother Mazi Simon Ekpa. When I say the Chukwu Kikabema, we go Johnny Kebu, and Governor we go to the table boss, break and get your Passan, Passan, Olu, Passan, Passan, no person who no get your house. We didn't know Nisaya, Bizun and Cabra, Nisaya. When I say the Chukwu Kikabema, any evil plans of enemy in our land, in our Biafra restoration, wherever they are in plan against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu Kikabema, in this planet Earth, in House of Representatives, House of Assembly, House of Senate, House of Rep, local government chairman, council chief, community leaders, traditional leaders, wherever they are in their planet Earth, in the four corners of this planet Earth, in their marine kingdom, in their Owonu kingdom, in their Ekaka kingdom, planning evil against the total restoration of the kingdom of Chukwu. Plan to against their in Korea, level in the mighty name of good school carry my Anna walk on Ella. Good when I say about Kata, kind of go get the land of the rising sun, the will of and challenge. I want to kind of monitor the land of the rising sun, will love and challenge. The land of the rising sun, will love and challenge. I get to go to Italia, I want to get a variable. You know, Wakela no the Wakela for Wakela no to Wakela Wakela. I got bookie here. I go where I got the church in the chat. I was not supportive for the but I have to give an appetite. I have to go and we are going Biafra. I can't try Biafra, go to try Biafra, come for try Biafra, come for try Biafra, and to Kungana. I saw Biafra, I is Yan, to is Yan, is Yan, Chukwu Kikabia ma okike kele ụwa basi bi n'igwe nwanne otu onye aṅụlụ ndụ kwere nkwa mee ụgwọ narị atụ egwu agbakwuru ezu n'ike wee na-asị nekwa nwanne anyị nwoke a Biafra United n'ụbọchị abụ ụbọchị breke dubia na eke dubia na orie dubia na afọ dubia na nkwụ dubia na ụtụtụ dubia na ehihie dubia na anyasị ọpụpịa na mbatị adịghị n'aka ihe oriri ya adịghị n'aka Chukwu Kikabia ma bụ ụzọ ma kpegharịa azụ kpuchite aka ọkụkọ si ekpuchite ụmụ ya arapụkwana erapụ bịa ndụrụ anyị when I spend almost in Qatar, the land of the rising sun, will love and cherish. Chukwu Kikabia ma okike kele ụwa basi bi n'igwe anyanwụ ụtụtụ nke na-awara Igbo nke na-awara olu wakela anyị na eke wakela anyị n'ole wakela anyị na afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị n'ehihie wakela anyị n'anyasị the land of the rising sun will anyanwụ ụtụtụ n'ụbọchị nke taa ka anyị na-ekwukwe n'isi ya kewakeria na kewakeria n'ole wakeria na afọ n'egwu ụmụ IPOB n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile wakela anyị na eke wakela anyị n'ole wakela anyị na afọ wakela anyị na nkwọ wakela anyị n'ụtụtụ wakela anyị n'ehihie wakela anyị n'anyasị anyị nabata anyị dịgị n'aka anyị dịgị n'aka bụrụ azụ ma kpere ya azụ Chukwu Kikabia ma n'isi nwanne anyị nwoke bụ Biafra United Channel otu anyị si wekwa ya n'isi aka oge site n'isi ụmụ Biafra niile n'isi ụmụ IPOB niile n'isi indigenous people of Biafra niile n'ụbọchị taa bụ ụbọchị breke otu anyị si kwe ka oge si wee dị n'aha Great Chukwu Kikabia ma onye anyị na-akpụ isi ya mgbe niile.
Why do some people seem to attract luck, opportunities, and protection, while others struggle no matter how hard they try? It's not about talent. It's not about destiny being on. There's something else, something invisible, something most people will never know. Since the day you were born, a guardian angel was assigned to you. He's been watching over you, trying to guide you, trying to protect you. But here's the truth no one talks about. If you don't know his name, he can't fully reach you.
Ana agwa onere nke mere.
Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is right. Papa Mobile see. Nadia Brava Mo. Makano jife wata winyata ye. Akalo be you know they say. Oye mufe wapara ni feya. Nika wakupo. Biafran is me. I must go back to our land. And one to pay. If I would get married 4 years ago, gonna talk in mayor. Don't go to the I know yes, not government. What's in not to one Nigeria? Yeah, because you know there was a lot of Hausa. As a good governor, he is. Not that Japan,
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of the world, you all are highly welcome to this very live presentation, reaching you this hour from the studio of Biafra Unite Channel Television. Today's date is 10th of August 2006. And the time right now is exactly 14 minutes, or should I say 15 minutes past 10 a.m. in the land of Biafra. It is 15 minutes top of the hour, wherever you are joining me from this very moment. So I welcome you once again to this very live presentation. It is all about the legal proceedings, and of course the appeal hearing of our Prime Minister, Mazi Banjok. Going by the days that he has appeared in the court, today is the fourth day of him appearing in the court. We will continue to count it this way until the very end of these very appeal proceedings, which is coming to an end of 1st of this very month of August 2026. We have gathered once again, as we have gathered on this very platform, so as our Biafran people, our Biafran brethren, brothers and sisters have gathered in Paijehame District Court in Finland, happening right now, live and direct. And our Prime Minister is there. Although we did not begin this very program as early as possible or as early as we should, because of some other things, of course, you need to re-energized. You need to re-energize for you to continue. So since we have gathered now, I want to first of all welcome every one of you. Please, as I welcome you, welcome others for them to know that we have gathered this very moment to do the needful. I can see your names in the comment section, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. Please do the needful, like and share this very program that every Biafra may know that we are live and direct. So, since we came a little bit late, I will let us know that as it stands right now, they have gone for the second break. The first one took about 5 minutes break. It was quick. And then this second one is about 30 minutes break. So they are currently on break at this very moment, and they are going to remain alive for 30 minutes. They will go in, who knows, into or maybe there's another break. But we are here already. We will continue to let you know as everything, goes on. So, live and direct. Live and direct. And I want to assure every one of us that God Elohim Chukwu Okike Abiama bi n'eluigwe is bearing us witness this very moment.
Did you see the email? Director's house today.
Young, apparently.
How young?
Very.
Great. Another one who'll reorganize everything and leave in 18 months.
I'm planning to stay longer than that.
I spent the last 2 weeks reviewing output. Every report, every process, every workflow. I have one question. How long does your monthly client analysis take?
We have a thorough process. Research, validation, formatting, about 4 days.
4 days.
The clients are happy.
I spoke to 3 of them. Yes, different thing. You. How long would it take you?
Honestly, 3 hours, maybe less.
That's not realistic for the full scope. Show me tomorrow morning. Same brief. I'll be watching both.
Automated, flags errors in real time. Data validation.
3 client versions.
Detailed visual, ready to send.
2 hours, 40 minutes.
I could do it faster with better source data.
James, you've been here how long?
16 years.
Helen?
11.
I'm not going to pretend this isn't difficult. 1 month. Find something else. I'm sorry.
Maya!
The clients need speed and results, not just relationships. I am sorry, but this is where we are.
11 years.
16.
I know this moment, but can I show you something?
Not now.
Coursive, AI certificate program. 28 days, 15 minutes a day. This is how I built that report. It's not one tool, it's knowing which tool does what for which task. You have 16 years of knowing this business. I don't. You could do what I did in a fraction of the time.
28.
You have a month. It's enough.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
6.
Are worth something. Add the tools, and they're worth everything.
Come to bed.
Give me an hour.
About a month. I have 3 days left. I'm using them early. Monthly client analysis.
2 hours, 12 minutes, automated pipeline, real-time data, 3 output formats.
When did you build this?
Last 3 weeks. Course AI certificate program. 15 minutes a day. 16 years of knowing what these clients actually need, plus the tools to deliver it at your speed. You won't find that combination easily.
Send me the full report by end of day.
Already in your inbox. Check the Morrison projections. I flagged 3 anomalies your team missed.
Client retention analysis, 11 years of relationship data, automated, segmented, predictive. Same program, same 28 days. You said the clients need results, not relationships. What if they could have both from the same person? Sit down. I'm going to be honest with you both.
Please.
I wasn't going to change my mind. The decision was made. But this changes the conversation.
So we have jobs.
You have jobs, but I need to say something. I didn't want to let you go. I wanted you to change. The decision was real. But part of me was hoping the deadline would push you, that you'd find a way.
You were betting on us.
I was betting on the 16 years and the 11. On the fact that people who've built something real, when they finally get the right tools, become the most dangerous people in any room.
You could have just told us to learn AI.
Would you have? Without the stakes?
No.
No.
Monday. Both of you, new roles. And send Priya a thank you.
Can I get your number?
That's sweet, but I'm 56 years old. I'm old enough to be your dad.
No way. I thought you were at least 20 years younger. What's your secret? The gym?
No gym, just military calisthenics. 9 minutes every morning. Send this link to your dad. He'll thank you.
I'm 46, and today I'm switching from doing nothing to military calisthenics fat burn challenge for beginners to lose 30 pounds. This is me after military calisthenics fat burn challenge. My wife says I switched from dad bod to damn daddy.
How long does it take for my husband to see results with military calisthenics fat burn challenge before our vacation?
How old is your husband?
He is 56.
Perfect. By the end of the month, you won't even recognize him.
But what if he hasn't worked out in years?
That's even better. Military Calisthenics Fat Burn Challenge was built for men 40 plus.
Isn't the gym better?
The gym was made for 20-year-old bodies, not for men in their 50s. Military Calisthenics Fat Burn Challenge makes men feel better and supports weight loss even after their 50s.
Does he need any equipment?
No, his body is enough. Just do it for 9 minutes a day and see your body feel younger.
So what's the first step?
Click the link, get the app, and start tomorrow.
How many push-ups can you do? I don't know, maybe 5. Is that your wife? Yes. I don't know how she's still with you if you can't even do 10 push-ups. You need to start Military Calisthenics Fat Burn Challenge right away. Here's what usually happens when a guy starts Military Calisthenics Fat Burn Challenge. After 7 days, he feels it. After 2 weeks, he notices changes in the mirror. And after 5 to 6 weeks, everyone in his life is completely shocked by his transformation. If your goal is to just look strong, the gym will do that. But if your goal is to actually be strong, resilient, capable, that's Military Calisthenics Fat Burn Challenge. Here's why I stick with military calisthenics. It's safe, it works, and you don't need to be in shape to start. Guys over 220 can start tomorrow and make progress within a couple of weeks. So I ask you, what are you waiting for? Click the link and join us. If you're 35 plus and don't have time for the gym, you can't just hit the gym a few times a week and expect results. That's not how it works anymore. Most men at this age have a belly, tight hips, weak core, and tired joints. Lifting weights on top of that just hides fat under muscle. You don't need more mass. You need to burn fat, rebuild strength, and get control of your body again. That's no equipment, no excuses. In 1 month, you won't recognize yourself. Download the app and follow along.
Yeah, so calisthenics is the best form of exercise after 40, scientifically. Most men work out randomly. They go to the gym and do whatever they feel like doing, and they
And well, the people have reached out to me. Some people have reached out to me telling me about saga. Saga Boykono is like throwing jabs, throwing tantrums. Yeah. Ikom Nkogo. You throw it at me, I throw it at you. That is saga, online saga. Ikom Nkogwalu. But in a situation whereby I came out to analyze something that has been said, happened, or maybe I have an exposition to make.
Never, and I mean never, say, I'm fine. Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to see you. What do you do?
I'm 47 and my boss says I have the best articulation on the team. I started training 9 minutes a day 4 months ago. Nobody knows that's my secret. If you want to just look busy, read books. If you want to actually sound smart and take the leadership, train your speaking skills.
How does it take to articulate thoughts into words more clearly with articulation training?
How old are you?
I'm 47.
Oh, perfect. By the end of June, you won't even recognize yourself.
But what if my mind literally goes blank?
It's not a saga. Are you telling me that so was it a saga? Then we wouldn't have where we are today. You wouldn't have known what the DOS did. So these are the difference between saga and exposition. Because exposition brings analysis.
That is the reason why BBC is voting for them. That is why I hope BBC left their job to be advertising where you can get applications. I feel sorry for black people. Let me tell you one thing. What is happening in Yoruba land cannot. They know who we are now. Britain must have told them that these people that are not cases, though. Don't try them anyhow. And as I've said, they want to do two things: subdue the Yoruba with the force of terrorists and then come against us with the might of their army. That is the reason why BBC is voting for them. That is why I hope BBC left their job to be advertising where you can get application form to join the Nigerian army. What other, I tweeted it a few hours ago. What other proof do you need that Britain is the ones running the show? BBC advertising where you can get funds to join army because they know they do the population to fight us. Let me tell you one thing people don't know. They do not have the population to fight us. They know that very well. If we do the war rises up at the same time as well as Biafra, they cannot defeat us. They know that. Now they're asking for people to join the army. That army is going to be populated by Janjaweed terrorists. They will try us. They will come. They came to all 4 times and we beat them. They went to the air, disturbing women, disturbing birds of the air. They are cowards. They come down on the ground. You know where we are in the forest. Come and look for us. So we can give you a quick exit from this air. So you can die very quickly. How did this then? The township is killing people. What is happening in Yoruba land cannot happen in the East. It cannot happen. Britain killed us with one thing: air, land, and sea blockade. Now we manufacture what we use. So how can you defeat us? Are you waiting for us waiting for telling the world, don't sell arms to them like before? You think we are stupid? No, of course not. What we use, we manufacture. If you want to know how effective it is, ask the zoo army, they will tell you. So they understand. Very soon, we will switch into a suicide mode. We have not come to that yet, but they keep pushing us. Very soon. I told them before, for one suicide bomber you have in Boko Haram, I will give you 10 in Biafra land when the time comes if you provoke us. We are getting there very soon. And what I'm saying, I say it openly. Openly, so that the world can hear. Because we have written to them, we have complained to them, we have petitioned them. Everybody, are you telling me the world doesn't know that Fulani brought in terrorism? Are you telling me that the CIA doesn't know? Are you telling me that Mossad doesn't know? Are you telling me that MI5 doesn't know? That it was the Fulani brought in terrorism? Is that what you're telling me? Are you telling me that they do not know what is going on? They know, but their consideration is oil. Because let me give you an example. When you want to rise up from the USA to complain about Nigeria and what is happening there, Halliburton, I'm here in Texas, they are here, that's the headquarters. They'll pick up the phone and they will call you and say, leave those monkeys, leave. Remember, President Trump said it, that his friends are making ridiculous money out of Africa. What he meant is that they're making that money because Africans are stupid. He said it when he got it, that his friends are making so much out of our stupidity. The world knows that Fulani wants to take over Nigeria. They know that very well. They know about all the massacres happening. Al Jazeera interviewed the late Buhari, that was in 2016, and asked him, I said to him, look at National High School, Laba. People were being shot. In fact, they removed that woman from Al Jazeera after the interview. She was removed from Al Jazeera. Look at people being shot dead by army and police at National High School, Laba. Nothing happened. And because nothing happened, that in fact, it doesn't with the share. Before our eyes, the world saw the clip of army people kneeling down and firing at civilians. Had the same thing happened in China, you will hear them, all America will be writing the Tiananmen massacre. What happened with the Shia was worse than what happened in Tiananmen massacre in Beijing. Not one single news outlet in the world carried it because Britain asked them not to. That gave them the impetus to go to Aba National High School to kill, to go to war, they kill. And you know how life is. Once they are killing other people and you're quiet, and Yoruba media was there supporting them, our army, our boys, today they're in their forest. That thing they say, what goes around comes around. If you support evil today, evil will consume you tomorrow. I tell my Yoruba friends, this evil you're supporting, this your one Nigeria will consume you. They said, but one Nigeria, you are there today. In answer to your question, if they come to our land, they will die there. We will kill them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. You know, Onyendo, when you are saying British, you know, this British, a lot of people don't understand why you are always hammering on British. On this note, let me make it very public. Of course, this is not also a question for those who think that the question is going to be long. This is not a question, but you can make comment after this. Let me make it a public that in 2015, December 3rd, 2015, a motion was filed by the British Parliament for the independence of Biafra.
Of course.
A lot of people don't know about this.
They don't know about it. They want to see roadmap.
Now, the text of this motion reads that this House recognizes the call for the independence of the territory that constituted the Biafran Republic, acknowledges that Biafra issue could be improved with the cooperation of the Nigerian government by offering a referendum, and urges the Foreign and Commonwealth Office to use its diplomatic strength to assist in the resolution of this matter.
I'm aware of it.
Good.
I'm aware of it.
Now,
I didn't know you were going to ask me about it. I wanted to bring it up much later. in this our struggle for Biafra. But since you mentioned it, I will comment on it. Remember what I told you before, that in England you have good people. In Britain there are good people. It was Britain that was at the forefront of slavery. And yet it was Britain, through their courts, that banned, or should I say, that abolished slavery. The same British people. So it is my hope and prayer that one day good people will rise up again in British politics to recognize that freedom for Biafra is also freedom for Britain. I give them a very simple example. What is the volume of your trade with the USA or with Japan, for instance? If you give, right now, Britain is struggling because they are pleading with Joe Biden to give them favorable status in terms of, trade negotiations and the rest of it. If you ask an average British person, they prefer trade with a developed America than with a primitive Nigeria, regardless of the fact that they're getting oil and gas for free. The same thing I said to Britain. Having a free Biafra that is economically viable is your gateway in that thing you've always wanted in Africa. Is only Biafra that can give it to you. Because the economic strength and might of Biafra will allow all your companies that invested in Biafra land to be able to expand exponentially. I will give you a very simple, one very tiny example. They make you is a condensed milk. This is processed milk. Milk. That is one thing that stupid Mietiala cannot get into their useless call. They can have viable animal husbandry industry that provides fresh milk for people. Look at all the jobs that require milk in it. Why do you think that Nigeria cannot put it? Because they don't have any milk. But the cocoa to produce chocolate is in Yoruba land. And part of it also in Bende, where I come from. I just want to give you a very simple example. Very simple. Look at the world market for chocolate. During Easter, during Valentine, during whatever, Christmas. We can make chocolates where we come from, with the milk that we produce, employing people meaningfully, exporting all that product. So Britain should, the problem is that they need somebody to subjugate. They need somebody, when Lugard came, they called him Lord Lugard. And they brought the Bible with them. In the same Bible that you also have Lord, Yeshua, and in most cases, God Almighty. And the Lord. So that means he's close to God now, or he's related to Jesus. You respect him. Do you see how daft and foolish we are? They don't know that when you call somebody a Lord, that is temporal and that is spiritual. God, those in the house of laws, they are temporal. But you have to go to school to understand all these things. And it's not our fault that we're educated. That is where we are. It's not our, it's education, sound education. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I feel Black people. Let me tell you one thing. What is happening in Yoruba land cannot. They know who we are now. Britain must have told them that this is
the Biafra Superstars Media. My fellow Biafrans, listeners all across the world, today is Tuesday, the 11th of August, 2026. Day 5 of the court case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. And today, I will present my analysis according to our brother, Biafra Unite, and also Adad Yolama. Because, to call a spade, she's still in Finland. And just in Finland. So in this analysis, we look at what's really going on and I watch some videos. Thanks and our sister. And yeah, she's our sister.
I almost bought it last week. Then I actually saw the price.
Whether we like it or not. According to the program from Finland, the info I got was that today it was showing videos of Simon Ekpa. His State of the Nation broadcast, emergency broadcast, which is a bit strange. So Simon Ekpa, whenever they show a video, he's been asked, to speak on it, not to defend, just to say, what have you got to say about this video? What do you mean what you said in this video? And Sam was taking his time to defend it. All the things the Simon himself put them on his page. It's not a crime to say you want to defend yourself. So we shall break all these things down, and give it some video evidence and all those things. But for now, let us watch, our PM live in Latin Finland. Let's go there. Watch this.
So this is our Prime Minister today, live and direct in the court.
Yes.
Live and direct in the court.
Yes.
Of course, exchanging pleasantry with other who stick around till this very moment in Finland.
Yes.
It's not easy. I have said it before. That anybody you see that is still around till now, to only weekend or the easy.
Yes, I agree. It's not easy.
To only weekend. All of you, especially those of you in abroad, you understand how difficult it is to live in abroad. You know how tough it is to live in Europe, America, or any other part of the world. So for you to abandon every single thing, to stand in solidarity with our Prime Minister, I want to say once again, kudos to you.
Kudos. But also, Simon Ekpa wants us all to be there from the 17th, 18th, 20th, and 21st. So please, those that went from the 4th till now, as batch A, we need a batch B. Please, I'm begging you all. If you can now book your own holiday, if you can book your time, just 4 days or 5 days should be okay. Book your holiday, find your way down to Finland so that you'll be there when Simon Ekpa will take the grandstand on the 17th, the 18th, the 20th, and 21st. This may when Simon Ekpa will be celebrating his strength, the EK, the confidence, the assurance. We need Simon Ekpa, and Simon Ekpa needs us. So please, I would like to call for a batch B. Batch A, they've done very well. They've studied the ship. Batch B, those who can travel now, please, I am begging you all in the name of God. We need you guys to travel. Start to book your tickets. Please, we need you guys to travel to support Simon Ekpa. This is the main one. Because the defense is the main one. Simon Ekpa has just 4 days to defend himself. While the prosecutors, they have. So please, now beg with the beguna. This is the time to do it for Batobie. Now beg with the beguna. Let's continue with the analysis.
Not that those who have gone did not do well, not that they did not try. Not saying what I'm saying in condemnation to those that have already left. But I'm saying extra kudos to those who are still around and those who will be around till the very end of the appeal case.
Yes.
Say greet Biafrans, took some pictures with them, and there are others who will be leaving today as well, especially those who came from America. They will be leaving today. To, take pictures and more hugs with our Prime Minister for the last time before they travel back to their base. So,
okay. All right. This is nice. Our sister. We have to give her the props. She did well in this video. In the absence of Van and some other guys there, she took her time to step into that role, to make those videos and present it to the Biafrans. That's a very good one. So make we hear our sister Adiolama break down a bit of things about from our own perspective, and you also hear from some other people there. Make we hear them. Listen.
I have a 5 minutes break. I have video program about any program born a state of emergency. On a today.
Amen. Hold on there, my sister. I have to break it down in English a little bit because, Biafrans, there are some who cannot hear Igbo. Igbo is not unofficial mother tongue. Briefly, she said, to this event, I think it tallies with what, my briefing was. Today's event was all about the videos, and they were showing videos of Simon Ekpa doing his, broadcast, State of Nation broadcast. Rest. She's now sitting. Okudiova. The game is over. The stress, everything is over, and the way things are looking, the storm is over. Simon Ekpa will be a free man, and she's asking to start praying for Simon Ekpa. Put your chaplets. Those from Catholic, a Catholic, take your chaplet, put it in the water, pray to Jesus, pray to God, ask Jesus to intercede in the case of Simon Ekpa through the mother of Jesus, Mary. Some people say we worship Mary, pray to her. No, all we do is we honor Mary. We honor Mary, the mother of God, the mother of Jesus. So that's what she's saying here. Let's continue. Yes, we see them. She's now saying, if we look around, we'll see, there are some people around her. They are still standing tall, standing strong. Umajani. Those who is who, our women, our sisters, they are there in court showing solidarity. So that's a good perspective to let us know that at least people are still there in support of Obatobi. Hence, I'm begging, when this batch leaves, I am begging that the batch be must be there during the defense of Obatobi. If you love Simon Ekpa and you have the opportunity to be in Finland, I am calling upon you in the name of God to do what is right. Book your tickets. Find for you to be present on the 17th, 18th, 20th, and 21st. Let your name be written in gold, my people. That during the defense of Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, you were there. You were part of the number. Are you in the number? It's in your Bible. Are you in that number? Are you in that number? Are you in that number? says the grace. Are you in that number? Are you in that number? Are you in that number? Praise the name. You put yourself into history. This is how you put yourself into the books. Just like Jesus, when he was being crucified, the two criminals by his side, they were killed at the same time. They entered. This day, you must make a reference of the criminals. Where one said, if they want to kill you now, if you claim you are the Son of God, why don't you free yourself and free us as well? We're about to be killed anyway. We will die a slow death. While the other one said, hey, why are you speaking this way, Jesus? This man has done no wrong. Yes, he may have the power to do it, but as a just man, it is not for you to tell him what to do. He then looked at Jesus and said, please, remember me in your kingdom. Remember me in your kingdom. Christ looked at him and said, you'll be with me in paradise. That was how a criminal, somebody condemned to die, made heaven with wisdom. They were in a particular place at a particular time and utilized education effectively. So I'm saying all that to say this. If you know that from the 4th of this month, you were a bit busy, you couldn't book your tickets, you were busy, but now you know you are free. I am bringing you with the news. Most important now, important dates are 18th, 20th, and 21st of August. Put yourself in history as one of those who were present in the court when the judge said Sanekba is not guilty. Your appeal has been granted.
Never, and I mean never, do crunches. If you're a man over 45 trying to lose the belly before vacation, start the Tai Chi walking program instead. 5 exercises, 15 minutes a day.
Even your media is telling belly looks like you're going to have another baby.
The jubilation in court, your picture will be there for the next 1,000 years. Your children will see the video, will see the pictures, will see the big frames that we'll create when someone was freed. Because from there, he now went ahead to help us to implement Biafra in Biafra land. This is how you seize the moment. Seize the opportunity. Don't be greedy. If you are based in Sweden, find your way there. I don't have to tell you twice. If you are based, find your way to Finland. If you are based in Denmark, what the hell are you waiting for?